Cloud dash cameras. I'm Ben from Safe Drive Solutions, your dash cam specialist, and today we're going to talk about cloud dash cameras. We're going to compare the Blackvue DR750X 2-channel LTE to the Thinkware U1000 and the GNet Geon 3. All three of these units have cloud capability, and we contacted tech support multiple times to make sure to get all the answers that we needed. That way we could make this great video for you. We had all these questions, everything was ready, and we were ready to answer it for you. And then guess what? I couldn't get the GNet one to work at all. No matter who I called, no matter who I reached out to, couldn't get it to work. So then I contacted Thinkware. I asked them, hey, what does your cloud do? And really found out it didn't do a whole lot. So then I had this great video that I was going to do, spent all this time making footage and videos, and basically there was one clear front runner, and that was the Blackvue. And it's the only one that worked awesome. And I gotta say, if you have a fleet, you're going to want to see what I'm going to show you in this video coming up. Okay, we're going to start by going to blackvuecloud.com login, and I'm going to log in to my account, and just like that, we're in. You can see Safe Drive Solutions right here. I can click right here on the cameras that I'm interested in, and if I want to go to GPS tracking, I can click right here on GPS tracking. I can go into here. We can select the dates. So if I want to select a couple days there, I select all routes from January 1st and 2nd, and I can show. And right here, it's going to show all the routes of where I went January 1st and 2nd on GPS tracking. So I can actually click, there was an event, hard acceleration. There was an event here for hard braking. Right here, there was a driving impact. Now, if I had the fleet plan, I could actually view this right here. I can also download it, simple as that. It'll download right to my computer. So I'll have a hard copy of it. And then you can also zoom in to see where was this event. And this event was on Highway 1 in Greater Vancouver area. So that's what you're getting when you're dealing with GPS tracking. You can see where I've traveled, where I went, certain areas that I went, hard cornering, and you can actually, like I said, and you can view the videos as well. So if I want to see a report of how I was driving, so let's say you want to view your fleet, see how someone's driving, or let's say it's your teenager that you have with this system in there. You can go here in the report, and we can actually go, and I can change it to the first, like to the first, click OK, and you can see safe driving 95, reckless 4.5. Okay, reckless driving was hard cornering, hard acceleration, hard braking, overspeed. So overspeed was fine, so that's good. Hey, cool, I'm not an aggressive speeder. So right here, I drove 176 kilometers, 2 hours and 57 minutes of driving time. You can see all the impact events here. Hard braking, hard cornering. So it's giving you all these analytics in relations to how you were driving. Okay, highest speed was 124.1 kilometers and average speed was 59.4. Okay, so you have all this information here, which is awesome. You can select a day, you can view what's going on. We can also go to playback. So we can go to live event upload. Okay, and as you can see, there's a whack load of videos here. I'm just going to turn off the audio because I'll probably have music or something playing. So this here is from January 14th. And as you can see, there's considered a driving impact. And it could be just, I hit the brakes probably hard, something along those lines. So these videos all show up in here. You can view them all. You can see where you are. It's very interesting. And like I said earlier, you can go full screen of that on your computer screen as well. All of these are in 1920 by 1080 at 60 frames per second. That's what the actual dash camera supports. So if you wanted to view an incident and something happened, you can have easy access to it very quickly by being updated right here online live. And that to me is wicked, because I mean, the other dash cameras that I even listed here, they won't do any of this. They don't have any kind of way of touching this, right? If you wanted to get a different plan with Blackvue Cloud, you can get all sorts of crazy things where you can manage up to 999 vehicles. So if you're a person, like I said, that's looking to manage a fleet, you have a lot more flexibility and a lot more capability. So we go here to like upgrade a plan, just to kind of give you guys the plan features. The smart plan, get unlimited remote live view and cloud playback, and manage up to 3 cameras, right? In-app subscription. So this is what I'm actually using. I'm using the smart plan. You can use the free plan, and a lot of people are probably using the free plan, and that's completely fine. I wanted to be able to use the GPS tracking feature, and I wanted to kind of play with a couple other options that were capable. And if you are, as you can see, for a fleet plan, you're looking at a lot more money. What? $24.99 USD a month, plus 15 USD for every extra camera. But you get way more information. You're going to allow a lot more users to be able to log in, because a lot of these companies that are managing their fleets are going to have multiple users that are going to log in to their system. So, but yeah, and as you can see, the video on a map, that's a big thing, right? It is nice. I have to actually go back to the unlimited live view in order to actually view that and view the videos. I can't just view it directly on the map. So, as we can see here, like I said, I was showing you on the playback under live event view. So we got driving at night. We got lots of different features. So if you're going to be looking at a cloud dash camera, I would definitely get one where you have access to looking at it through a desktop software, because that's where it works way better. So next thing I'm going to show you here is how it works on the phone. Okay, so now we're going to show you how it works on the Blackvue app within your phone. So as you can see, I'm just going to hit the Blackvue app. I can hit connect to cloud. Same ID as in use. Doesn't like that I was on there. So I'm just going to log in. So right here, I'm going to click in. I'm very simple. I'm in there very quickly. If I want to see a live event upload, as you can see, I haven't had it active in my car for about a week now, because I'm always testing different cameras. But if I actually just want to see, what's going on, right here, I can easily upload it, and we have video playing, and you can see right here on that, it's showing me on the map where I'm driving as well, which is pretty awesome, because not a lot of people would have it looking like this. Like, there's no capability from the other 2 brands that I listed to do these kind of features. So we can go back here. Let's go to another one here, driving at night. And you'll be able to see this is where I'm driving. It even shows the speed on the screen, 40 kilometers as we're driving around. So it's very, very organized, very easy to use. As you can see, I logged in very quickly through the app and I had easy access to viewing the videos very quickly. Right? I can also go in, we can look at the GPS tracking very easily. And just like that, I can actually change to a different date and select all the routes for, let's call it January 1st. And it's going to auto-populate the ones that I already showed you earlier. So just like that, I can zoom in, see what's going on here, see the information, event, hard acceleration, 36 kilometers an hour, shows my altitude. Close that. I can see here, this is where I stopped. Drive normal, 0 kilometers an hour. So all this makes it very easy. I can see hard braking. So, if you're managing employees, you can see their driving habits. If they're driving, recklessly, you can see whether or not if a car accident happens, you can see a lot of this stuff. You have very easy access to this information. I can also go here to the report on the phone app. And as you can see, if I change the date here, we'll change it to January 1st again, just to keep it consistent. And as you can see, 95 safe driving, exactly what I was showing you on the desktop software. So we go to the reckless driving, same thing, hard acceleration, hard cornering, hard braking, event trends by hours, distance driven, idling, speed, right? Impact events. So all this information, like I said, very easy to access on your phone or on your desktop computer. And that, to me, is how it needs to be done. These other dash cams on the market are making it a little too hard to access their cloud features. And don't get me wrong, I could be using this for free. Now, I went with the LTE system, and the reason why I went with the LTE version of this system is because I can put a SIM card in it. I don't have to worry about my phone hooking up to it every time I get in the vehicle, and it only cost me $10 a month to add it on to my existing data plan, and it just shares my data with it. Now, I already have a 90 gig data plan, so I really wasn't too worried about utilizing too much data. But at the same time, the fact that you can just add on very simple a tablet plan and be going, it just seems a little too easy in my opinion. Okay, so now we're going to show you how the live view works, because the last thing we want to do is make sure to show you that you can log into it live when the unit is on. And as you can see right there, now it shows the cellular signal bars. So now what we're going to do is just click on that. We can go right in, and right at the bottom there, it says live view. So once we click on live view, and the other thing is you actually can have access to the microphone, and you can actually talk to the driver inside the vehicle and have a conversation. So as you can see, the live view is now loading. I just recorded this right now, and I'm going to basically go outside of my vehicle here, and you're going to see me waving at the camera with holding my phone, watching you through live view on the unit. So it's actually a very cool feature. I have quite a few people actually inquiring about this particular dash camera because of the feature set. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So there you have it, the Blackvue Cloud. Now, we showed you the DR750X LTE. I personally used a Rogers SIM card built into the unit that we put in, and honestly, it worked great. The only downside that I did have is I did go across from Canada to the States recently, and I got charged roaming fees because I was using a Rogers card. So I'm not sure I never actually used the Blackvue card because if you do some of these units, you can actually get with a Blackvue card. I'm not sure if the Blackvue card would get rid of the roaming fees. That might be something to research. I might add it in the comments here after the video is posted. However, the one thing is for sure, if you want a good cloud dash camera, I would look at getting a Blackvue. If you are looking for these features, you're looking to have this kind of flexibility, I think there's one clear winner. I mean, a few people might tell me that, hey, you didn't show the ThinkWare one and you didn't show the GNet one. So how are you to say that? I'll be on, like I said, neither one of them even impressed me worth mentioning. And I install ThinkWare all the time for clients, quite frequently. It is one of the major dashcam manufacturers out there, and no one really is interested in having cloud. It's not a big thing, to be honest. I think most people don't want to have to hook their phone up to the internet the whole time while driving, and that's why I think if you are going to do one, get a unit where that supports a SIM card, right? And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. If you guys have questions, definitely leave it down below. If you feel I missed a whole bunch of stuff, definitely let me know. If you feel that I should have talked about the ThinkWare and GNet and been fair to them, I could have been, but I'll be honest, this just is light years ahead of those two. They're very, very far behind. But anyways, thanks a lot. Cheers.